Thanks for stopping by Riders Range. We just picked up this Henry Model X 357/38 Special carbine a couple of days ago. Have not yet fired a shot. It's straight out of the box. We did clean it, run patch through the bore, make sure there's no obstructions and nothing to get in the way of shooting it. We're going to put the first shots through it here at 15 yards on a paper target, move it out to 25, eventually sight it in at 50, and see how well it works. .38 Special ammunition, hand-loaded. The very first shots, 15 yards. We'll just make sure it hits the paper and go from there. Actually, not too bad. A little high, a little right. Put the second one in and then make an adjustment. About the same place. All right, we're going to adjust the sight and continue shooting. These are not click adjustable or anything. They're strictly adjustable by loosening an Allen type set screw and moving the sight. All right, third shot. Let's see where it goes. Same place as the others. All right, we're going to have to move it out 25 and try it from there. Henry Model X 38/357, 17.5-inch barrel, and the thing weighs about a little over 7 pounds, 7¼ pounds roughly, empty, 7 3/4 with 8 rounds of .38 Special 158 grain ammunition in it. This thing has just a beautiful trigger. It is 1 pound 4 ounces, really consistent. Almost no over travel, very, very nice. We'll talk more about this Henry and some of the things that I really like about this particular gun in just a couple of minutes. Meanwhile, let's shoot it at 25 yards now that I've moved the target back and I know that it's at least hitting somewhere close. We'll see how it works at 25. My fault. Gonna work a lever action from a bench rest. So I got still pretty close. Let's try another one. All right, that's still just a hair right now. I'm tweaking it just a hair more left so I can get it a hair. It's kind of hard the way these sights adjust. Yeah, let's give that a try. Ah, it's too much. Put another one through to make sure it's not me. Which it probably is, actually. Nope. Model X is nice. I'm going to set the target up at 50 yards just to see how it works out there. Polymer stock on this instead of your traditional lever action wood stock and wood forend. There is a little bit of texturing on the gripping areas, not a lot. I can imagine where if this is a little bit moist out there that would be slipping. But then again, no more so than nicely finished wood, although checkered wood I think would give a lot more grip. This does have a Picatinny rail on the front that comes molded in, also has M-lock slots on both sides, and has a point for sling swivel front and rear. Nice recoil pad, don't really need it on a 38 or 357. Slightly larger than normal loop on the lever, which is really good for gloved hands. Plenty of room to get a gloved hand in there. Now the thing about a Henry is something that you don't see on a lot of other side loaders. Henry was late to the game with side loaders, came out in the last few years. This one is a side load, but you can also load or unload from the front, which you can't do with most other side loading carbines. That's where this particular one is really nice, with the option to do the two. This one is threaded for suppressor. If you run a suppressor on it, you obviously can't pull the tube out to load or unload from the front. So again, that's where the side loading comes in. Really nice. The side loading gate is a little stiff. I did have some trouble pushing rounds in there initially. I think that'll work in. We'll talk about the sights in just a minute, but I want to reset this for 50 yards and just see what we can do, and then we'll shoot a couple of steel plates. All right, this Henry Model X 38/357 carbine has nice fiber optic rear sight. It is fully adjustable. Again, just adjust the elevation by tightening or loosening the one set screw. For the windage, you loosen the one in the center of the sight and move it left or right in the dovetail for your left and right windage. Has a green fiber optic front sight, so there's a real nice contrast between the two. It's a V-notch type rear sight. Sometimes it can be a little difficult to get precision alignment with it, but let's see how it does out here at 50 yards. I've got it loaded up with 8 rounds of 38 Special 158 grain ammo. Felt like I shot that a little to the right. Low right. Put one more through that and see where it goes. All right, got my elevation. Windage is still to the right. Getting high, but I think that was me. I'm sure I pulled that one way high. A little to the left. A little to the right. Felt like that one might have gone a little high. Gotta be me, I'm not a rifle guy. Alright, I'm going to pull the stationary target out of there and we're going to try some 50-yard plates. I think it's dialed in relatively close. Again, I'm not a rifle guy, especially with those sights. They're not really great precision sights, they're more quick access sights. We'll try them at 50 yards on the plates. The Henry Model X, it's got polymer stock, polymer foregrip. Again, it's combining old and new. The hammer does not have a half-cock notch, and there's no manually operated safety on this. However, it does have a transfer bar in it, so that if the hammer were to fall while the trigger is not held to the rear, it won't hit the firing pin, so the gun's not going to go off. So it's still relatively safe. And it's also drilled and tapped on the top, so you can mount a Picatinny rail, put an optic on it, put a scope base on it. So a good versatile gun. We're going to try it standing, unsupported, at 50 yards. This is not the most accurate ammunition in the world. This is my hand-loaded ammunition for 38 Special, designed for handguns, not so much for a rifle. We're going to put 8 rounds through it of the plates, and I've got a couple rounds of 357 left. We're going to try those. So here goes, 50 yards. All right, 38 Special. I have no problem at all with the 16-inch with the green center. At least the gun won't, will I? How about the 12-inch right below it, white with the orange center? 10-inch, white with the black center, upper left. 8-inch below it. 6-inch, way over there on the left. I think I got one left. No, I'm not going to be able to do the 6-inch. I'm sure the gun could. Alright, let me put some 357 in it and see how that works. Alright, 3 rounds of Federal 158 grain Hydra Shock 357 Magnum. That's the last of my Magnum, so I'm going to watch these closely to so they don't go away on me. All right, let's see what we do with 357. The 16-inch is a thinner plate, so I really shouldn't be shooting 357 at it. How about the silhouette? Low left, orange with the white center. Do that one again. One more time on the silhouette. Still doesn't recoil much at all, even with the 357s. Henry Model X 357 carbine. Nice addition to the stable. These are hot items right now. Manufacturer's suggested retail on these is somewhere in the neighborhood of $1,000. They're going for well over that right now on the auction sites when you can find them. And I was fortunate to pick this up for just a hair over MSRP. Now I just need to figure out if I'm going to put a suppressor on it or not. I got a 9mm can. We'll have to work on that. So anyway, Henry Model X. It'll shoot 38 special, 357, and according to Henry, it's made in America or not made at all, and this is a nice little gun. This is a third Henry we've done. Did a 44 Golden Boy and also a 22 small game carbine, and not the last. Really like these Henrys. And if you like this video, we appreciate a thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, click on the notifications bell down below, and that way you get notified of future videos coming up on Riders Range. Comments on this video down below, highly appreciated. Comments on anything else to info@ridersrange.com, and we'll do our best to respond to emails. So again, the Henry Model X carbine, 357 and 38 special ammunition out here on Riders Range. It does better than I do. Thanks for stopping by. Just for kicks, let's try the Texas Star. I wasn't doing good on the 6-inch plate on the left, so not holding out a lot of hope on the Star either. One plate out of 8 shots. Oh, got 9 in there. 2 plates out of 9. I'll quit there.